வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் வீரவ பழனிசாமி. நம்ம யூபிஎஸ்சி சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாம் பிரிலிமினரி எக்ஸாம் 2026ஓட ஒரிஜினல் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் ஜெனரல் ஸ்டடீஸ் கொஸ்டின் பை கொஸ்டின் டீடைல் சொல்யூஷனோட பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். இது பார்ட் 9. ஒவ்வொரு இதுலையும் நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்னா 10 கொஸ்டின் தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். ஸோ இது 81 to 90 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரைக்கும் நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். வாங்க பார்க்கலாம். So 81st question. Which one of the following statements record to persons with disabilities in India is or correct? The Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act, an act passed by the Parliament of India in 2018, mandates reservation in education and employment, places legal duty on government to ensure accessibility and non-discrimination. The Sugamya Bharat Abhiyan focuses on achieving universal accessibility of persons with disabilities across 3 key domains: built infrastructure, transport system, and information and communication technology. The National Divyangjan Finance and Development Corporation, NDFDC, is a public sector organization set up by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs as a non-profit company to promote entrepreneurship among persons with disabilities, PWDs. Select the correct answer using the code below. So that is B only, that is 2 only correct, the second statement, because this is the only statement correct, right? So what it says, the explanation, the statement 1 is correct. The Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act was passed in 2016, not in 2018. Although it does mandate 4% reservation in government employment and 5% in higher education, caste duties of government accessibility. Statement 2 is correct. Sugamya Bharat Abhiyan Accessible India campaign launched in 2015 targets accessibility in the 3 verticals of built, environment, transport, and ICT, and statement 3 is incorrect. NDFDC functions under the Ministry of Department of Social Justice and Empowerment. So it's a person with disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and not under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Hence, statement only 2 is correct. So, and 82nd question. Consider the following statements of provision pertaining to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in India. The provisions regarding administrative tribal areas in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram are given in the 5th schedule of the Constitution of India. Some tribes in India are entitled to exemption from paying income tax on certain incomes. The Constitution of India provides for reservation of seats in panchayats for women belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Which one of the following statements, including above statement, is correct? There are 2 statements correct, include statement 2, that is including this one. There are 2 correct statements, statement including 1 and 3. There is only 1 correct statement and all 3 are correct. The key says it's only 2 statement and include 2. Right? What is the explanation? This statement 1 is wrong. Administration of tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram provided the 6th schedule and not in the 5th schedule, which covers scheduled areas in other states. Statement 2 is correct. Section 1026 of Income Tax Act exempts members of scheduled tribes residing in specific areas in Northeast and Ladakh from tax on incomes arising from those areas from dividend and interest on securities. Statement 3 is correct. Article 243D3 and 243D4 mandate reservation of SC/ST women in panchayats. Hence, 2 statements, that is 2 and 3, are correct. Hence, the option 1 says 2 correct statement include statement 2. And next question, we'll see question number 83. Consider the following statements in respect of questions asked by the member of the parliament. Unstarred questions are those which member decides on oral answer in the house. Starred questions are those in which member decides written answer. No supplementary question can be asked in the unstarred question. So, there are two statements. There are two correct statements in statement 2, and there is only one statement and there is no correct statement. Truly speaking, only one statement. So that statement is C. This is the third statement. No supplementary questions can be asked in the unstarred questions. Fine. We'll see the explanation. Statement 1 is wrong. Unstarred questions are those for which a written reply is sought inlaid in the table of the house. No oral answer or supplementary is permitted. The description of oral answer questions, starred questions, that is statement 2 is wrong. Starred questions are those which oral answer is decided in the house and supplementaries can follow. The description of written answer question fits in unstarred question, and statement 3 is correct. By the procedure rule, no supplementary questions can be asked in unstarred question because unstarred questions are written, answered only in writing. Hence, only one statement, statement 3 is correct, and option C and read. Sorry, this is not like this, right? Thank you. Then we'll go to next 84th question. Consider the following statements about the Committee of Welfare of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes in the Parliament of India. Number 1, although members of the committee are elected from both the houses of Parliament, chairperson of the committee is appointed by the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. 20 members are elected by the Rajya Sabha and 10 members from Lok Sabha. No minister except Union Minister of Social Justice and Environment are eligible to be a member of the committee. And members are elected for a fixed term 2 years from the state of they join in the office. And which of the following statements is true or correct? There are 4 correct statements. There is only one correct statement, statement 2. There are 2 correct statements, include statement 1. There is no correct statement. Yes, that is correct answer. That is D. No correct statement is there. So we will see the explanation. All the 4 statements are wrong. The committee on the SC/ST has 30 members, 20 from Lok Sabha, 10 from Rajya Sabha. So statement 2 reverses this. The chairperson appointed by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha and among Lok Sabha members of the committee, not by the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Statement 1 is wrong. A minister cannot be a member of this committee at all, and no exemption for the Minister of Social Justice also. Statement 3 is wrong. The term of the office is only 1 year, not 2 years, so 4 also wrong. Hence, there is no correct statement in the entire question. Next, 85th question. Consider the following statement about Mission Sudarshan Chakra India. 1. It aims to enhance India's air defense and ballistic missile defense and aerial offensive capabilities. 2. This mission is being designed to enhance a rapid, precise, and powerful defense responses, reinforcing India's strategic autonomy. 3. One of the aims of this mission to cover all public places of India by expanded nationwide security shield by 2035. So the correct answer, that is, all these statements are correct. All these statements are correct. Let's see the explanation. The mission Sudarshan Chakra, announced by the Prime Minister in Indian Independence Day on 2025, aims to build a comprehensive, multi-layered national security shielding, integrating air defense, ballistic missile defense, offensive aerial capability. Statement 1 is correct. With the objective of rapid, precise, and powerful responses to safeguard strategic autonomy. Statement 2 is correct. The target year publicly stated in 2035, but the mission is stated coverage is a critical strategic, civilian, and religious sites, not all public places in India. So statement 3 claims which looks exaggerate, rendering its also true. Right? And next question, that is 86th question. Consider the following statements: the river bridges connecting India with the neighboring countries. Maitri Setu, built over river Feni River, connects Ramgarh in India with Saburam in Bangladesh. Julakat suspension bridge connects India and Myanmar. Mechi bridge, its approaches connect Paithing Pass, Panitangi Pass in India with Kakarvita, Nepal. Which are the statements are true? That is, only third statement is true. Mechi bridge and its approaches connect Panitangi bypass in India with Kakravita in Nepal. Let's see the explanation. The statement only is wrong. The endpoints are reversed. Maitri Setu, inaugurated in 2021, span of Feni River, connects Sabrum in South Tripura in India and Ramgarh in Bangladesh. The opening overland access to Chattogram port. The statement reverses the two ends. Statement 2 is wrong. The Julakat suspension bridge over Mahakali River connects Pithoragarh district in India and Paitadi district of Nepal, not Myanmar. Statement 3 is correct, that the Mechi bridge over Mechi River connects Panitangi bypass in West Bengal in India and Kakravita, Nepal, NH 327B. The Asian Highway 2 alignment, hence only statement 3 is correct, that is choice D. And next question, 87th question. Which are the following statements about zero first information report, zero FIR under Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Samhita BNSS 2023 are correct? 1. A zero FIR can be lodged at a public police station even though the place of commission of a cognizable and non-cognizable offence is outside the territorial jurisdiction of the police station. The officer in charge of the police station where the zero FIR has been lodged may, with the permission of the competent authority, initiate preliminary inquiry. Under zero FIR, it is obligatory for the information to furnish the information electronically. Select the correct choices. That is only D. D is true only. Second statement only true. That is, the officer in charge of police station where zero FIR has been lodged may, with the permission of the competent authority, initiate preliminary inquiry. Right? So next, the explanation is, the statement only is wrong and printed. So section 173 of BNSS 2023 codifies zero FIR only in the cognizable offences. The phrase cognizable and non-cognizable is a statement is inaccurate, since the information about non-cognizable offences is governed separately in the section 174. The statement 2 is wrong. The preliminary inquiry under section 173(3) is permissible only by the cognizable offences are punishable with 3 to less than 7 years with the premier permission of an officer not below the DSP. It is not generic feature of zero FIR. So statement 3 also wrong. The electronic communication of information is permitted, not obligatory. The information must subsequently sign the information within 3 days. Since all 3 statements are incorrect and printed, no option correctly, and but UPSC has given one choice, so that is UPSC choice is D choice. Right? Okay. And next question, 88th question. It is a match. Organization, function and controlling ministry. Central Economic Intelligence Bureau, CEIB, to coordinate between various law enforcement agencies, Ministry of Home Affairs. Serious Fraud Investigation Office, SFIO, to investigate complex corporate frauds, and Ministry of Finance. Central Bureau of Investigation to preserve values in public life and ensure the health of the national economy, and Ministry of Personal Public Grievances and Pension. And how many above rows given are correct. Okay. Only one, only two, all three, none. The correct answer, it says only one. Only one. So let's see, only one. None of the three is compulsory correct. It's not like that. Two. So explanation also not clear. So let's skip it. So 89th question. Which of the following international conventions have not been ratified in India? Employment Policy Convention, Abolition of Forced Labor Convention, International Convention of Protection of Rights of all migrant workers and members of the tribal families, Geneva Convention relative to the protection of civilian persons in time of war, and Convention of Reduction of Statelessness. So the correct answer is nothing, because UPSC has dropped this question. So this is the one question UPSC has dropped. UPSC has dropped this. So we will leave it. Then 90th question. Consider the following statements of all Impact Summit AI Impact Summit in 2026 held in New Delhi. The summit intellectual framework was based on three fundamental sutras: people, planning, and progress. That is 3PP. The preamble of the summit stressed democratizing AI resources, which acknowledges the Charter of Democratic Diffusion of AI as a binding framework to support locally relevant innovation and strengthen resilient AI ecosystem while respecting national laws. The New Delhi Declaration on AI Impact was structured around 7 chakras or pillars, which included access for social empowerment and AI for science and secure and trusted AI. Which of the following statements are true? That is D. That is third only. Third choice only correct. That is the New Delhi Declaration. The New Delhi Declaration of on AI Impact was structured around 7 chakras pillars, and which included access of the social empowerment, AI for science and secure and trusted AI. So let's see the explanation. The statement only is incorrect. The AI Impact Summit 2026 New Delhi was built on three sutras: that people, planet, progress, not the planning. Right? Second, the statement 2 is also incorrect. The Charter of Democratic Diffusion of AI was acknowledged as a voluntary, non-binding framework, not binding one. And binding obligations were explicitly avoided to respect sovereign discretion. And statement 3 is correct. And now the New Delhi Declaration on AI Impact was organized on 7 chakras, that is pillars around AI: social empowerment, AI for science, and secure and trusted AI, alongside others such as sustainability, future of work, and governance. Hence, the only statement 3 is correct. It is verified. Right. So thank you very much. And one last episode will come up. It's 91 to 100. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.